Good morning, world. Do you know how many days you used to hide away from that beautiful sun coming on my face after living a crazy life? And I ended up finding myself in a rut, right? And this is why I do what I do now. Most people will find themselves in a rut, but the answer isn't doing more, it's actually being more, right? You need to start focusing on the parts of you that you've actually started to neglect, because there's parts of us in childhood that we suppressed. As soon as we go to school, we start pretending to be someone else in order to be able to fit in. But why do we not just carry on our true personality throughout life? Because we start caring what people think. We start thinking that if we're a certain way, we're going to fit in with the cool people and we're going to be accepted. So then what happens is we start to actually build a false persona based off what we have thought we have had to be for the world. And then we just do that. So I done that at school. My parents didn't have a lot of money growing up. They were hard workers, but we just wasn't in that position yet. They got themselves into that position, but then I would try and fit in with the cool kids at school, and I would always get bullied for the clothes that I had. I'd get bullies for the shoes that I had, and I just had to start pretending that I was someone else in order to be able to fit in. And a lot of the times we go through life like that. So I went to secondary school and done it. I'd done it at junior school, went to secondary school and done it. And then when I went to college, I half had a bit of respect because of the person that I was. But I ended up being someone that I wasn't, the complete opposite. I wasn't that person. And I abandoned the young parts of me that was charismatic, that didn't care, that was authentic, that was loving, that was caring, that had an open heart. I still kind of had them traits. Sorry, I'm going to have to keep turning it. My shoulders well ache. And I just was people pleasing because then I wouldn't think anyone would leave me. And we just go through this crazy cycle before we're no one. We're not who we thought we was going to be in this world. And then what happens is you end up in a rut. Something happens, heartbreak 9 times out of 10, or a big wake-up call with finances or something, and you find yourself so depressed. And then you have to really start to face yourself. And that's when I started, Carl Jung talks about the shadow. That's when I really started to face them parts of me, what parts of me were hidden. And when I'd done this, I actually spent a long time just down and out. Like, I was exhausted. So when people put healing or self-development on here that is pretty, and it's motivational gym stuff and podcasts and it's rubbish, that's on the other end. You need to start facing the parts of you that you've actually currently hidden, because we always become a shell of a person compared to who we actually are. And I've had this with a client of mine. He was looking to break through in his business and he ended up in a rut. And I was like, this is how you know that your success is coming, because there's a part of you on that next level that's going to take for you to be completely different to the human being you currently are now. And lo and behold, what happened? We done the work and his business absolutely skyrocketed. And it's just understanding this level of self-awareness. Whoever you learn from on the internet, make sure they actually know what they're talking about or they've been through it. I have a brain full of stuff that I've had to self-teach myself because of my life, because I didn't want to stay the same, and then I teach that product to other people. So one main thing is just what you consume. These phones are programs, man. I'll tell you, like, yesterday I was on my phone and I just ended up in a bad mood, wishing that I had more. And I'm just like, what on earth? Like, I've created a beautiful life for myself through the most incredible hardship. I still came out the other end and I still made it happen when my back was against the wall to take care of me and my family. I done that shit. I'm so proud of everything that I've been through. But why all of a sudden have I gone onto an app and I suddenly feel different? Or, the version of me that I am now is the authentic version. It's like, well, why did I not completely just carry that on throughout life? It's so important that we actually get to the stage now where we start to become our authentic self, and we start to focus. There's a dog there, literally having a standoff with it. Are you gonna let me walk? Go on, get out of it. I need to finish my steps. Right, this is it. Dedication to the steps. I'm willing to get bit to finish my steps. Do you know what? Your territory, bro. You have it. You have it. So I'm away in Thailand at the moment with a client, and I'm poached up in the middle of nowhere. Don't start giving it big licks now. Stay. Stay. See, that's adversity. This is smart walking away from adversity. I'm telling you to face it, and I'm running away from dogs every morning. No. So, the beautiful thing, look at that. What a beautiful way to start the day. Having a scrap with a dog. Beautiful. So anyway, get your authentic voice in today. Start to really enjoy life. Look at this little rascal coming for me now. Dog's ruined the video, man, or he's made it. Do you know what? Authenticity, I'm keeping this in. There we go. So just go about your day. Start to be authentic. Start to tell people no. I'm not interested in that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. You know, what do you want to do? I've started loads of hobbies now. Like, I play chess. I'm doing MMA. I'm doing loads of different things and creating a monster, like an incredible version of me, like a new identity of like who I am in this world. And I didn't really push myself online until I was ready to voice who I am as a person. I sort of just went with the flow, and I have done very well in my business, I must say. Like, I'm very grateful of that. And that's another thing, is like hard work. Like, you can just go with the flow, like, and just do as much as you possibly can, and you're going to end up at the right place. You're just going to have to take a few detours, and as long as you can get authentic, and as long as you can be your real voice, you will end up where you're meant to end up. Because authenticity is the highest level of frequency. So when you have that energy, that aura about you, right, that is when everything else that is going to match that. So your relationships will stop falling apart. You will start to attract better clients into your business. You will start to attract better opportunities because it's meant for you. You wouldn't swim up a river, would you? You'd go with the tide and you'd go with the flow. And that is authentic. You are born authentic. You are born who you are as a person, but then we start swimming up at the tide, changing who we are, talking different, trying to fit in, trying to be someone we're not, and it's pointless. It's pointless. You as you are is enough. You as you are in this world is enough. I cannot stress this. You don't need to have any other personality traits. Yes, you might need to work a little bit harder. Yes, you might need to work a little bit harder on yourself, but who doesn't? So stop ignoring the amazing parts of you. I used to think I was annoying at school because I got called it. I just loved having a laugh. I just loved talking. I just loved being me. But then you get other people that put you down and make you feel that you're annoying. Or, you know, I got told that I was stupid because I wasn't in the top sets for everything. Oh my word. I wasn't in the top sets. God, I must be so stupid. Put me in PE though. Ended up playing for England colleges in rugby. I'm always in shape. I'm always athletic. Put me in a room with people, I'll be able to deal with that, you know. Hence why when I've done 5 years in Ayia Napa and Ibiza, I was a top PR. Bearing in mind, when I went to Ibiza though, I started shifting the old... But even that, yeah, even that career that I had, I knew how to deal with people because I was a people person. I could talk to anyone, I could have a laugh, you know, and I was very successful at it, you know, learning how to manage certain people, whether they'd be dangerous, whether they'd just be normal, whether they'd be good customers, you know. It all adds up, So now, like, when I've had people that are clients that have been in prison or are in prison, or, you know, other people that lived a dodgy life, I'm the coach that they come to because I'm the man, I'm the private coach behind them that actually understand and relate to them, because I am just who I am. They don't want a prim and proper, yes brother, they don't want a prim and proper person. They don't want someone with a clipboard. They want someone that's actually lived it and breathed it. So my message today is just to be you. Stop trying to be someone you're not, and stop consuming so much on social media, because you're actually going to start mirroring them. You're going to start posting like them. You're going to start acting like them. You're going to start behaving like them. You might not even agree with most of that. And what I actually started to do is, when I came away from social media and I started to really work on myself, the people that I used to listen to, mate, you're actually a dick. Like, there isn't actually, you don't make sense. Like, yesterday, there was a lad that I looked up to, and, well, not looked up to, because I don't really look up to him, but a lad that I looked at his stuff, and yesterday he got called out, and I was like, mate, so right, you know. So don't be blindsided by things. Create your own belief system, be authentic, and just be at peace. Sending you love, sending you light. Big love. Melody Movement, baby.